Hey there, I'm Sakura, and I look like a child with my hair in a ponytail, and I've been sort of sat here like... Okay. No, that's not much better. Hey there, I'm Sakura, and I look like a child. Whatever. So this video is just a little update for those of you that know me from Twitch, and you want to know if I'm going to be coming back to Twitch anytime soon, and what the plan is with Twitch. Just twitchiness. All this like... I don't know what that was. What the fuck was that? But yeah, so am I coming back to Twitch, first of all, for those of you that didn't see my post on my Discord? Yes. Yes, I will be coming back to Twitch. When? I don't know yet, but I know that it's getting closer as time goes on. I'm not wrong. But yeah, basically I said about how like I'm going to be doing things a bit differently when I come back. So, you know, I've been saying for a very fucking long time that I would love to go back to doing just chatting. So that will be a thing that definitely happens. If I do play any games, they are most likely to be like non-horror or horror games that I've played before, because I want to keep horror stuff for YouTube. I mean, I play mostly indie horror anyway, so like, you know, Resident Evil and stuff, we'll play that on Twitch because I played them 1,000 times before, right? But mostly when it comes to Twitch, I want to be streaming like more like cozy games, I guess you could say. So basically, like, if I can get my capture card to work anyway, then I'll be playing like Animal Crossing, and I got like Story of Seasons and, you know, just nice games like that where it's just kind of like I can chat whilst playing a game, because the thing is with playing a horror game, especially one that I've not played before, it's kind of hard to keep the tension there and talk at the same time. There's one thing that I've like really like noticed, not that I like noticed it recently or anything, but it's just become more like abundantly clear, right? Is that Twitch is more like obviously a social thing, and YouTube is more of a focusing on the game platform, because you watch someone play the game and then you comment after, right? Or during the video, whatever. Live streaming, obviously, it's about the social aspect. Like, that's the whole point of streaming. And as I say, I'm not like just discovering this, like just realizing this, but like it's just making things a bit more clear in my mind that it's like, if I want to just focus on the game itself, YouTube. If I want to chat and stuff, which obviously I like chatting to you guys, and I fucking miss streaming and chatting to you guys. We talk about loads of like shit, like weird shit, and you know, kind of like depressing shit sometimes, but a lot of it's really nice. Everyone's just really nice and supportive of each other, and I miss having that social aspect. I just don't know how often I'll be able to do it, because I don't want to stop doing YouTube, and YouTube does take up a lot of my time. I think a lot of people forget that, like, you know, when you're doing YouTube, I forgot as well, right? When you're doing YouTube, it's not just like recording the footage, like editing takes so much longer than actually recording. And that's like the biggest issue for me, because it does take up a lot of my time, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna keep it as 2 videos a week for YouTube. Twitch, I was thinking I would come back and do like 1 day a week. I just haven't decided what day that will be. I need to be at a point where I feel like I can consistently do that. Now, I did say I'd talk about like why I think this happened, why I think I burnt out of doing Twitch and everything. I feel like I was trying to do too much. And, you know, by doing 1 day a week, I feel like that would be manageable with everything else. Because the thing is, because I got ADHD, as we all now know, I was there trying to do like multiple different things at once. And I think because I was trying to do so much and Twitch, it wore me the fuck out. And I even started doing YouTube before I stopped doing Twitch. So yeah, it's a problem that I need to deal with, that I always feel like I'm not doing enough. A big thing for me is obviously being diagnosed with ADHD. It has made me realize and see a lot about myself that is an issue, and like I get it now why I push myself so much, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions, like trying to understand, and then when you do understand, it's like, oh shit, I've been doing this to myself for years. And it is mind-opening to be diagnosed with something that says your brain doesn't work like everyone else's, like a neurotypical person's. Completely, if I'm honest, it's completely turned my life upside down. And I haven't really known what it's meant for me, and I still don't quite understand everything about it and what it means. I'm still waiting on medication, so there's that. I'm just like, there's just so much to go through still medically before I can hopefully, because what I'm hoping is, right, is that when I'm medicated, I'll be able to actually control how much effort I put in on each day, and I won't overdo things, and I'll be able to think clearly, hopefully. Like, I'm hoping for all of these things, but I don't know how the medication is gonna help until I'm on it. A very easy thing for me to say is that I won't be doing Twitch again until I'm medicated. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to make sure that I am feeling like I've fully accepted my diagnosis. You know, if I have to just stream once a week, then so be it. Like, that will be what I have to do. And you guys have never made me feel bad when I couldn't stream. So if I say I'm gonna do it once a week, and then I can't on 1 week because I've caught something, or you guys know I get ill all the fucking time. With all my fucking chronic illnesses on top of everything. But you guys understand that. You don't make me feel bad for it. So it's just kind of like, it's me. It's me wanting to do more than I physically can, and then feeling bad about it when I can't do it. And that is very much a me problem. Like, cause I said that, like, you know, I just felt like Twitch was like not for me anymore and all this, but it's just like, it wasn't at the time. I think it very much wasn't at the time, because I knew deep down before I was even diagnosed with ADHD that I probably had it, right? And I'd already started the process before I was even diagnosed of like thinking about what that would mean. It's a long mental process to sort of accept it and get through that. And yeah, I think that's what the problem was. Like, I did also, I was kind of putting it down to like a sort of identity crisis, but then it's like, at the end of the day, yes, I was having a sort of identity crisis, but it's because I have ADHD, and that is a massive deal when you learn about that about yourself. I did have this whole thing where I was like, I kind of identified myself as SakuraYueKo, you know, thinking that was like a problem and stuff. I don't think that is a problem. Like, I'm changing my name legally to Sakura. Twitch is a big part of what I've been doing the past 4 years, and it's gaming, and it's communicating with people, it's just hanging out with people. It's not anything crazy, you know? It's not like I'm pretending to be some sort of character or anything. I wouldn't say I've ever not been myself while streaming. Like, obviously I can be a bit silly and everything, but I'm fucking silly anyway. Like, taking a break from Twitch, I've realized how much of a fucking jokester I am just anyway, but I felt like I was playing it up. So yeah, it's just been a bit of like a time for me to reflect and sort of be like, who am I outside of my persona of doing Twitch and other content? And it's like, well, I don't think I actually have been putting on a persona. I just felt like I was. It's imposter syndrome, right? I felt like I was putting on this character, and it's like, no, I don't think I fucking was. Like, some days I would feel like really like withdrawn and out of it, but that doesn't mean that I'm not me on those days. That just means I'm having a bit of a mental health day, and I shouldn't have been streaming that day because I shouldn't have really been doing anything but looking after myself that day. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I will be coming back. I just need, I think, probably a little bit more time. It will be more chatting, more chill games that I can chat whilst playing them. So I'm thinking we can get back into Stardew Valley. Maybe we'll start again from the beginning. Just to say, if I'm talking fast, I am drinking Red Bull. I am talking fast. I do know that. I'm drinking Red Bull and ADHD. Alright, so I will most likely make another video like this in the future, closer to the time when I do start streaming again. Those of you in my Discord, if you're not in my Discord and you'd like to be, then I'll put a link in the description to my Discord. Yeah, those of you in my Discord, you'll obviously be kept up to date with stuff that I'm thinking and stuff. Like, I don't post about like what I'm thinking every day, don't worry, like that would be insane, because I think a lot of weird shit sometimes as well, and I mean, maybe that'd be funny. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date on what I'm thinking Twitch-wise. Yeah, in the meantime, I'd really appreciate if you support me on YouTube, because that is where I'm really enjoying things right now. Hopefully it's not just a hyperfixation. God, I hope it's not. Yeah, no, I don't think YouTube is a hyperfixation, because it's something I've been coming back to for years. Like, I realized just yesterday that my first video, a gaming video anyway, on my YouTube channel, bearing in mind I did a YouTube channel with Kira before that, on my YouTube channel, the first gaming video was 2016. So yeah, I don't think it's like a random thing that I just sort of like felt like doing. What I've realized with ADHD is that like you sort of go between your interests, but it doesn't mean when you're not super interested in one of those interests anymore that you don't like it anymore. It just means that it's not your like hyper focus at the moment. But I'm trying to be a bit more like controlled about what I do hyperfixate on, because if I like try and do something quite big, you know, like a project, say doing YouTube again, I kind of see that as like a project, right? If I start doing it for a few months and then I lose interest, and then it's just kind of like, that was just all for nothing. Like, those of you that have been with me on Twitch for as long as like when I first started, you'll know that I've tried to do like all these like things that I've been like really excited about, and then I just leave them. Like Sakura Solace, rest in peace. And I did this whole like thing where I started to make like jewelry, and I lost interest in that very quickly after buying all the beads and like making like 2 things. I bought a stage piano and I paid for a piano course, and like, you know, obviously I still like playing piano and I still like doing all of these things I've stopped doing. It's just I don't actively do them unless they are my hyperfocus, so I'm just sort of waiting for it to revolve round again, and then I'm obsessed with playing piano again, you know? Like, it's just how it fucking works. That is another thing that I'm hoping medication will help with. I have a choice of things, like all these things that I enjoy, because I enjoy doing a lot of stuff, right? Even if it's not my hyperfocus, if I can sit down in front of my piano and it's not my hyperfocus at the time, I will be able to hyperfocus on it. That is the only thing. It's the barrier to doing stuff, to getting started and doing stuff, because a lot of the time with like streaming and stuff, it would be just kind of like, oh, I can't be bothered to stream. But as soon as I sit down in front of the camera and I start talking, like, same with recording. A lot of it is the procrastination, because it's not the thing that I want to do right there and then. Like, I might want to like clean the mirror or something. Anyway, this video has gone on a lot longer than I intended. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you listen to the end of this, then thank you. There'll be a lot more of this, where this came from, when I come back to Twitch. Sorry in advance, but you did sign up for this. Thank you guys, and I will speak to you all very soon, mostly on Discord and social media though, so links in the description. Again, alright. Bye everyone.